Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to our new distributors orientation this evening. You're most welcome from wherever you are tuning in. We're just going to start right away so that we can be able to move forward with our program and finish in time. So I just want to thank each and every one of you who has been able to manage to log in today. And I believe that our new distributors for the month of May are on the call today to be able to learn some of the ways that they can be able to use and be able to continue to build their business. This is because they have started something which is new. They need a lot of training and mentorship so that they can be able to take their business to the next level. So it's a good place. I just want to welcome each and every one of you. I know we have new distributors from Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And we could be having new distributors from other parts of the world who said yes to the opportunity in the month of May. And I just want to start by congratulating them for that bold step that they took to be able to be part of this opportunity. So you're most welcome, and you made the right decision of being a part of the New Life family. And I can tell you it's a decision that you're not going to regret. And our work, the people came before you, the distributors, your WOW team members, your directors, your present team members, and the company is to help you to be able to achieve the success that you require for yourself. So most welcome for the new people, because we could also be having distributors who became part of the system, part of this month, in the month of June. My name is Paul Matu. I'm the Director of Sales for New Life East Africa, and truly excited to be part of this opportunity and to be one of your leaders who is making sure the things that you want to achieve in your life, you'll definitely be able to achieve them. So you're most welcome. We'll be able to continue to interact a lot more as we build our business, because that is what we do here, to help you to be able to help to build a good business. We just came from Dubai for the World Team Vacation. It was a successful event. We'll be able to look at some of the highlights of that event later, and also get one of the people who attended that kind of an event for the first time to be able to share what it is like to be able to be part of the World Team. So we are packed with a lot of things that we want to do today, and I believe that we'll be able to do it in a span of 1 hour. So you're most welcome from wherever you are. And I just want to start our session by welcoming you to the family of Neolife, and a special welcome is extended by our founder and our CEO, Jerry Brasfield, all the way from California, because he started this opportunity when he was a young person. And when I look back to where the opportunity has come and where it is today, I agree that this is an extraordinary dream which has come true. The business was founded back 1958, and they founded it at the age of 19 years. And ever since, this opportunity has been able to transverse across the world and in over 50 countries. Today, we are celebrating over 63 years of making the world a healthier and a happier place to be. So it is something that started a long time ago, and we look forward to getting to know you, you and your family, as we take this wellness journey to be able to make sure that you achieve the things that you want to achieve for yourselves. And just like any other successful company, we have our mission, and our mission is to be able to make the world a healthier and a happier place. And we just want to thank you, our distributors, for accepting to start your journey in making the world a healthier and a happier place. And you know what? It starts with you. So for you coming and saying yes, it is an amazing thing. And we know that you'll be able to achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. So let me start by giving you a quick overview of the company, because for you to be able to effectively speak to other people about the company and the opportunity and what it comes across, you need to really have a good understanding of the history of the company. And as I said, the company was started back 1958. So we are talking of a more than 60 years of impacting the world in a very special way. And when it was started, remember Jerry's story. He was hailing. He was not, he did not enjoy his youth because of the kind of issues that he was going through. So we proud ourselves as pioneers of cellular nutrition. And you'll appreciate the fact that your life starts at the cell. So if your cells are not well, they're not functioning properly, they're not taken care of, definitely you're not going to be able to experience the benefit of good health. And ever since the company started, we have been able to achieve milestones of success, some of them which we'll be able to get to here today, and others that will be able to come along as you continue with your journey with New Life. And we have exciting stories. New Life, it's a company that looks at giving people an exceptional journey. And, we have been able to see people come, ordinary people, and they have been able to experience extraordinary kind of lifestyle. So those are some of the stories that we'll be able to interact in this opportunity. So what do, we offer a solution. A good organization, a good company, a thriving institution, it has to be offering a solution. So what we do here, we identify needs, and we start with ourselves because we have our needs. And when we speak about needs, as we move forward, you'll be able to see the needs of the people that you're going to meet today. Some of them will be physical, meaning they need something that can help them to be able to feel better. The other option will be the opportunities. Somebody is looking for something that they can be able to do to have a better life. So we identify needs, and for you as a distributor to be able to succeed in this opportunity, you must be in a position to identify needs and give a solution. When new people come to our business, not just our business, anything that you start which is new, there are a bit of challenge. There's some things that you come across. And one of them is, I don't know what to say. That is okay. If you don't know what to say, we are here to be able to help you to understand what you're supposed to say. Some of you, it's, I don't know how to respond, because people will ask you questions about the company, the products, the opportunity, what you are doing. We know most of the times new people don't know how to respond. So it is our duty to be able to take you through how you're supposed to respond. You don't know what to do. Of course you don't. You're a new person. But our work here is also to make it easy for you to be able to understand what to do. The other thing is you closing people. Most of us, when you're new, it is not easy for you to be able to close a person. And closing a person simply means talking to somebody, explaining what you do, and then helping them to be part of what you are doing. So that is what we call by closing a person. So all these challenges and questions that you have in mind as a new person, we are going to answer most of them so that you can be able to continue to experience the wholeness of this business. The best place, one of the best place that you need to start as a new person. Yes, I know you had a kit, you had a kit opening, your sponsor sat with you down to be able to explain what is in the kit. But one of the most important place for you to be able to start as a new person is to be able to build what we call a list of name. And a list of name is very important. It is your investment. If all the people that have been able to succeed in this opportunity, they took time to build a list of name, because all the people that you'll be able to work with, all the customers, all the business builders that will be able to come to your opportunity, they have to come from your list of name. So the question is, who should be on my list of name? And we always say anyone who is over 18 years, it's supposed to be part of your list of name. Why? Because this is somebody who can be able to make a sound decision. This is somebody who can be able to be part of a contract legally in most of the countries, and especially in East Africa. You can only form a binding contract with somebody who is over 18 years. So anybody that you meet, you're going to meet today, and but that that is over 18 years can be part of your list of name. And the other question is why? This is because what we said, every person has a specific need they want to satisfy. So when you meet somebody who is over 18 years, you need to really get to understand what exactly do they need. And the other question is what? share your new life solution depending on their why. So somebody will be able to come to you and tell you, my challenge is, I have a physical challenge. I want to feel better. I've been hailing. I'm not experiencing the good health that I'm supposed to experience. So that is a physical need. So in New Life, we show them the nutritional solution. And we start with the Provitality story. Every new distributor who is on this call today, it is very important for you to be able to understand the Provitality story. It is the foundation of good nutrition. So the moment you understand that, any person that you meet and you're talking to them and they have a physical need, that is always the safest and the best place for you to start. So take time, understand the nutritional solution. We talk about it in all our meeting. I'll be able to show it much later. So build it as your starting point, as your foundation. Then from there, add the other targeted solution. Targeted solution, I mean, maybe somebody will tell you that they have heart health challenges, they want to lose their weight, they want to feel better, they want to gain their weight because some people are underweight. Then build it with other products, which we'll be able to talk about much later. The other solution that you need to give people, it is the financial solution. When you look at the world today, world over, it is all going through a similar challenge in terms of health and in terms of finances. Due to the coronavirus, COVID-19, the whole world has experienced a whole kind of dynamics whereby the way we used to do business, it's not the same anymore. We have been able to see companies laying people out and not able to sustain the workforce that they have been having. So today, there is no better time than now to be able to share your new life solution in terms of finance. So you need to talk to people. We have been able to see our friends getting laid out, people working on quarter, if not half of their salary, and the needs that they have been having, they're still the same. If anything, they have increased because now they need to do more about their health. So the financial part is very important. And as you do this, remember your story is the proof. When you talk to people, make sure you experience the physical solution first. Make sure you experience the financial solution first so that you can be able to share your story. And the financial part, we always talk about the basic three so that you can be able to sell the opportunity. So the list of name is very important. And for you to be able to work on it effectively, these are some of the things that you need to know. So the other question is, who should be in my list of names? All the people that you wish to build business with should be in your list of names. And what we say is, when you're walking around as a new person looking for business builders, there is something which is very important. Don't never underestimate people, never overlook people. What we say is, put a 10 on each person that you meet. You never know the person who is going to be a game changer. Actually, what we have been able to realize in this opportunity is some of the people that we overlooked, some of the people that we felt they might not be able to do it, they came to the business and did it better than all the people that we expected to be able to do the business. And when you do that, you are revealing to this person how to be able to achieve good health and also to be able to build a great business. So all the relatives, family, friends, and everybody that you know, as long as they're over 18, they can be able to be part of your list of names. So people in your phone book, I was looking at my phone book the other day. I have more than 3,000 people that are on my phone book. So those are some of the people that you need to put on your list of names, the people that you meet every day. Never, never wait for your list of names to run dry, because every other time, as you move around doing your business, interacting with people, make sure you talk to them and you explain to them what you do so that they can be able to be part of this opportunity. It's much easier now. We have social media whereby thousands of people are following you. We go to social gatherings. Those are places that you can be able to get more people following you. And you know what? Every single day as a distributor, if you want to succeed, you need to add more people in your business on daily basis. So how do you go about it? There is what we call the power question, because you will meet people. And it is not easy to talk to somebody that is new, somebody that you have never met before. Of course, we'll start with the introduction. My name is so and so. Some of us get stuck at that point. So the power question is to help you as a new distributor to be able to know how to carry a conversation. So what it does, it gives you an opportunity to gain information about the other person that you have met. And the other thing is it helps you to determine a need. For you to be able to know what people need, you need to speak to them, you need to ask them a question. It is also a way of cracking a conversation. As sometimes we call it the icebreaker, which is very important because when you meet somebody that you do not know, you feel there's a ice between the two of you. So for you to be able to break that ice, you need to learn the power question. And the power question, in most cases, it goes something like this. I meet you today, I'll be able to ask you, if I could show you how, would you be interested in hearing? If I could show you how, would you be interested in hearing? I would just do it something like this. If I could show you a way you can be able to earn extra income, would you be interested in hearing? So I'm just assuming I've met somebody who is working, maybe a colleague, maybe a friend, somebody we went to school together, and you meet them in the streets of Nairobi, streets of Kampala, streets of Dar es Salaam, or wherever you are. It is a way to start a conversation. You have chatted all the other things that they have shared with you, their problems, and then you just go, if I could show you a way you can be able to earn extra income, would you be interested in hearing? So that is a power question that you can be able to ask somebody. Remember, when you ask a question, there are three ways that somebody will be able to respond. Some people will say yes, others will say no, others will tell you, let me think about it. So in this case, if somebody says yes, you need to ask for 15 minutes. Don't be in rush. Just ask for them, when can I be able to have 15 minutes of your time so that I can be able to explain to you how you can be able to make extra income. So that is very important. Number two, if somebody says no, some of us really get disappointed when somebody tells us no. You don't need to be disappointed. At that point, what you're supposed to do, you can offer another question, another power question in terms of the product. And that is, if I could show you a product that will give you more energy and better health, could you be interested in hearing? Look at this time today. You know, everybody wants something for better health. So when you meet people and they say no to the opportunity, most probably they are so busy, you don't need to give up at that stage. You need to ask them, if I can be able to show you a product that will give you more energy and better health, would you be interested in hearing? If they still say no, you can ask for referral. Do you know some few people? Do you know 5 people that would be interested in hearing about the opportunity? Some of us, when somebody tells us no, they say no to the opportunity, they say no to the product, we just assume that person is just not good for us. But you can be able to go an extra step of asking them for a referral. And the reason why we always ask for 5 is so that somebody will be able to give you 2, 1, or 3. And whenever that happens, you're a happy person because you are going towards closing somebody in. So the other part of our presentation for new people, it is what we call a one-on-one presentation. One-on-one presentation means sitting down with somebody and sharing what you do, what you have come across, the benefits you have been able to find. Nowadays, it doesn't have to be, face-to-face, one-on-one. You can do it on Zoom, you can do it on WhatsApp call, you can do it on Instagram call, you can do it on Messenger, you can do it anywhere in any social platform. So it is very important, and you as a new person, you need to learn the techniques of doing a one-on-one presentation. One of the ways to be able to learn, remember there is somebody who brought you to the business. You have an upline, somebody who has more experience than you do. You have company representatives. So what you're telling you to do, watch your sponsor do 1 or 2 presentation. We learn through watching, we learn through listening. So sit down with your sponsor, they do a couple of one-on-one presentation, then start practicing from there. Then familiarize yourself with the presentation flip chart. It's a very good book, which is summarized how you can be able to do a quick one-on-one. It has summary of everything that you need to know. Then practice it several times. We always challenge new people, stand before a mirror. Speak to a mirror, speak to yourself in a mirror so that you can gain the confidence, so that you can gain the experience. You can start believing in what you do. You can start believing in yourself. So the things that you see your upline doing, start practicing. Start, sitting down with yourself, with your spouse, with your children, and try to memorize it so that when you go to a presentation, you are not stuck. Develop what we call identification, the story of your introduction into new life. We'll be able to get to that. Your story is very powerful. Most of the people, I'm sure you've been able to listen to somebody share their story, and you're just like, wow, I want to be like that person. So you as a new person, you need to build your new life story, which you're going to share to people to the extent whereby they will be like, I just want to join this exciting opportunity. So we'll be able to come to that. So if you have planned a presentation, a one-on-one presentation with somebody, above all the things that we have been able to see there, it's very important to reconfirm with your guests. Call them a day before. Some of us will call our guests at the last minute. And when you call them at that point, they might have actually forgotten about the appointment. So it's very important to call them the day before. If you are taking them to a physical meeting, call them the day before. If you are speaking to them on social media, call them a day before. Remind them. Give them direction if it's a physical event. Sometimes you see somebody just invite other people in an event without clear direction. So that person might not be able to pitch. So encourage them to bring a spouse. There's nothing powerful like when you are speaking to a man and a woman, a spouse, sharing, telling them about the business. I always listen to Jospat and Pieros, how they started into this opportunity. So somebody came to explain to Pieros, and at the same time, Jospat came in. And you know what happened? Jospat ended up being more excited in the opportunity. I'm not saying more than Pieros, but he was more excited to hear about the money because Pieros was quite interested in hearing about the product. So that is what happens when you encourage somebody to bring in a spouse. You never know, something, one of the people will, one thing will stick to them, another thing will stick to the other person, and that builds a believability, and that couple will be able to build the business together. As if they are not married, ask them to bring a friend. And if they have children, sometimes children will always disrupt, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just tell them to make arrangement on somebody who can be able to take care of their children. If somebody cancels, canceling is normal. Maybe they have gotten something, an emergency that they cannot be able to come to the meeting. Just reschedule that meeting. Speak to them again and again. Make sure you get that appointment home. If the presentation is at your prospect's home, ask for direction. Again, don't start running around like somebody who is not aware of what they are supposed to do. Make sure you get the directions right a day before so that you can be able to keep time. People don't have a lot of time to waste. So the other thing is during a one-on-one presentation, first impression may be the last one. You want to get into that presentation when you are prepared. So what do I mean by this? When you get to that presentation, you need to be prepared in terms of, when you get there, be brief. Start by giving your guests your identification. Tell them a little about yourself, what you do, how you got involved in it. Those are some of the things that should be at your fingertips. Why you decided to start your own business. So when you get there, start by introducing yourself. Even if it's just on phone, just start by introducing yourself, what you were doing. I mean, what made you to get involved and how did you start your own business? That is very important. Share the product. It's part of the one-on-one presentation. Briefly just discuss about the ranges of the product. Don't discuss it lengthily because you might lose it across the way. Because remember, you you are a new person. Talk about the scientific advisory board. Talk about the top quality, the quality of the products. That builds believability. When somebody speaks to you and they can be able to feel you understand what you're speaking about, it becomes much easier to be able to close them in. Share your personal product story, what products you have used and what they have done to you. So start using the products now. Every person who started last month, the kit that you get, there was a product for you to use. It was either Pro Vitality, some TNN, it was either some home care products. Use them yourself so that you can be able to build your story. Then after that, trust me, everybody needs an extra income. You might look at some people, you think they are well off, they do not need some extra income. You will be shocked when you share the opportunity and show the potential of this opportunity. It will be able to, you know, get you a better chance of being able to close somebody. The other thing is share success stories. Success stories, as I said before, they are very important. And because you have just started the business, you might not have a lot of success stories. Of course, share the little that you have been able to achieve. Then from there, use the magazine. Every quarter, we print a copy of magazine that has exciting stories across Africa. Share those stories. You have listened to your sponsors, share their stories. You know, speak about your life in a way that it is positive, in a way that it has been able to make a positive difference for you. So during the presentation, these are some of the tips that will be able to help you to be able to close somebody in that meeting. And number six, you know, it is very important to ask for a decision. Some of us, we do a presentation, we talk to people, but we just don't ask for a decision. And when you're asking for a decision, ask for a decision like you mean it. Okay? If your guest answer with an objection, just just try to answer their objection. It is true, people have gone through so much, so they just want clarity to be able to know what they are getting themselves into. The other answer, as I said, there are three answers that people will give us. They'll tell you yes, no, and some will tell you, let me go and think over it. When somebody tells you, I want to go and think over it is very important to be able to try to understand what exactly do they want to go and think over. Because that somebody, when they go without you trying to interrogate them, in most cases, they'll go and ask questions to the wrong people. And you know what? The next time you're calling them, they are more negative than the day you met them before. So try to find out what are they thinking about. In most cases, you'll be able to realize what they're thinking about it. It is something that you can be able to resolve and get them started. So if they still want to get more time after you have interrogated them, for them to be able to think all over again, just tell them that we have amazing products that can be able to help them and their family as they think about their decision. If a prospect says no, that is okay. It is not the end of the world. Just as we said, ask the power question in terms of products so that they can be able to interact with the products. And always be open-minded. Ask them whether they could want, you to call them again and see whether they have changed their mind. There's nothing wrong with that. And most important, ask for referral. As I said, referral is very important. It helps you to build the list of names which we have just spoken about. It helps you to get people that you can be able to share the products with. It helps you to get people that can become business builders. So very important when somebody says no to the opportunity, to the products, to everything you are telling them, ask them if they can give you a referral. If they say no referral and that chapter is closed, respect their decision. It is very important to be able to respect your decision. If a prospect says yes, very important, help them to fill a member or a distributor application form. Nowadays, it's very easy. You can do it online, wherever you're seated. Even if you don't have hard copies, you can just go to your website and get them joined at that point. Help them to understand the product and how to fill a product order. It is good. There's nothing good like when you're leaving somebody, make sure they understand how to buy, because they will start talking about the opportunity. People will start seeing the change in them for using the product. So they need to know, how can I be able to make my first payment? Things like WhatsApp, how to WhatsApp the order to the office, how to pay on mobile money and bank slips is very important for you to make sure that person knows that. Then ask them to start thinking about their goals and list of names, because everybody have goals, things they want to achieve. So ask them to start thinking about their goals and to start thinking about their list of names. And as I finish this part, follow-up is very important. Follow-up is a very thin line which between somebody, a distributor who is going to succeed in the business, and a distributor who is not going to succeed in the business. So it all depends on how you follow up that person. And we say within 48 hours, actually 24 hours, assist your new distributors to start inviting people that they know to the next presentation. We have presentation, we do opportunities every other time. Your team has opportunities. Invite them to the next presentation. It is very important to help your new people to be able to sponsor somebody. Then help them to develop a list of names. We said a list of names, it is everything. It is the greatest investment that you can be able to do in this business. So another thing which is very important, it is your personal story. As I said, your personal story is very important. When you're doing a one-on-one, when you're doing a meeting, when you're speaking to people, you need to share your story. And there are a couple of ideas which will be able to help you as a new person to be able to put in practice as you craft a business appealing a success story. So your ID or your personal story is a story of success, of the things that you have been able to achieve or experience since the time you joined the New Life family. So your story is cut out into two things. Some of you joined because of product, others joined because of the business. So you need to know, when do I share my product story, and when am I supposed to know to share my business story? So there's a quick outline here which should be able to help you in 2 minutes for you to effectively be able to share your story in a way the people who are listening to you will be able to understand it. Some of us share our story for 10 minutes. You have not even started the main thing. So your story, it's very important, but you need to cut it into a couple of sessions so that it's not too long. One of the things is the background. The background means your name, where you live, and your occupation. If, those three things are very important. My name is so and so, I live in this place, and I'm a plumber. That is very important to start with, because it gives somebody a window to start understanding you. Then the second thing is what you didn't like. Because when you came to this opportunity, remember, you had a specific need that you wanted to satisfy. And it's supposed to be compelling enough for somebody to be convinced. So make it vulnerable. What did you not like about your health, your job, your finances? How did you feel that time? So that is the second part of your story, how you felt, what you didn't like. It is very important to bring it out clearly so that people can be able to identify with it. The other thing is the solution. How has Neolife been a solution with the health or the products? When you came to Neolife with your health challenges, what products did you use? For what duration? And how did you feel? When you came to New Life, you wanted to make some money to take your children back to school, to be able to pay some bills that you had. How long did it take you? What has been the progress? So those three things are very important. Then the fourth one is the future. What are you excited about? What future do you see for yourself with New Life? People will follow somebody with a future. People will follow somebody with a dream. People will follow somebody with a focus. So that is your future. How do you see your future? So if you can be able to answer those four questions effectively, I can tell you everybody that you meet will be interested to be able to hear your story. So those four outlines about your story, they are very important. And that is why I said, sit before a mirror, okay, and try to speak through this. Try to rehearse. That is why there's a mirror there. Just start rehearsing as a new person. Sometimes just stand before your sponsors, start rehearsing, and they'll be able to correct you. Listen to them, do it, and they'll be able to also help you in that. So as I said, the health solution is very important because right now we are in a health crisis environment across the world. You can see what is happening across the world, and people needs a health solution. So the Provitality story, as I spoke about the Provitality story, that is how it looks like. So good nutrition begins at cellular, as I told you. So as a new person, sit down and understand the cellular nutrition story, because every other targeted solution, you're going to build it around this. Understand about the cells, the food pyramid, and how you can be able to give somebody a solution. Then the opportunity, you'll be able to meet thousands of people looking for an opportunity. So how you share it, it will be able to help you to bring people into what you are doing. And get to learn this, the plan of the company. It is, it is limitless. You put the limit to yourself. Today, you are a distributor. You need to sit down with your sponsor and try to understand, how can I go to manager? How can I go to senior manager? How can I go to director? Or can I go to world team member? So those are steps that will be able to give you different benefits. Every step gives you higher benefits than where you are at that time. So the plan is limitless. It's you as a person to be able to achieve it. But you know what? If you can be able to create a good list of names and work through it with your upline and your sponsor, I can tell you, you'll not struggle to build your business month in, month out, from one step to the other. So that is very key. Just sit down, build your list of name. And when I'm talking about the list of name, a good list of name, we say it should have at least 100 people for starts. Some of us, we struggle because we look at it and we are trying to measure people. No, a list of name, put every person that you know in the list of name. And guess what? For you to be able to succeed in this business as a new person, it is one of the simplest business to do. And because we just talk about 3 daily success habits, if you can be able to cultivate a culture and habit of working through the 3 daily success habits, I can assure you, you'll be able to build an exciting business. So number 1, use the products, because your story is going to come from using the products. Number 2, share the products and the opportunity. Remember, you need customers. Remember, you need business builders. They will come in the more you share the products and also the opportunity. Then personal development. I always say personal development is when you can be able to duplicate yourself. Today you are a distributor. For you to be able to experience personal development, you need to start bringing new people into the business. And we talk about 3 in 30. 3 in 30 is making sure every single month you bring at least 3 people in your business. So that is very key for you to be able to get to understand. So before I go to this part of my presentation, I just wanted to skip it a little bit. And we have a gentleman who was, that was Dubai. That is the East Africa team. People went with us to Dubai. We are just coming in. Some of us are still having what we call jet lag. Jet lag is, the feeling that you feel after traveling a long distance in the air. So we experienced an amazing, one of the best experiences that we have ever had before, because and especially after the COVID-19, it has been tricky for us to travel, but you know what? We are excited about traveling. It is part of the foundation of our business. People going to different places and enjoying themselves. Our stories, the stories that we got from this event, they're amazing. So we cannot be able to share all of them here, but we have a gentleman who traveled for the first time. He started this business as a teacher, but today his life is completely different because he has been able to get into this opportunity. He has been able to build an amazing business. And today is here to be able to share with us how he felt to be able to travel for the very first time to a beautiful destination that is Dubai, out of the continent of Africa. And I want to go all the way to Uganda, Kampala, and bring our team member, Amimu Mwabaze, to be able to share with us. Amimu, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself. Amimu, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and speak to us. All right, we're just waiting for Amimu to be able to unmute himself. He's an amazing gentleman who has been able to build a very big business, and he was traveling with one of his world team members. So he's a very excited person to be able to be in our midst today to share his story. I just hope he's not experiencing a network challenge. Amimu, can you hear me? Okay, we're just waiting for him to be able to put himself together. Okay, Amimu, can you hear me now? All right, so as we wait for him to be able to, Amimu, when you're ready, just let me know. I just proceed with the presentation because of time. So as we wait for him to be able to set up himself, we as the distributors, what we do in our business, which starts now for you as a new person, we build a relationship. We always say we don't build a business. Our work is to be able to build people. And when you build people, automatically that will be able to translate into business. So your biggest work here is to build people, and you need to read good books. You need to listen to good music. Get yourself away from negative people. So there are a few techniques that will be able to help you to know how to build a relationship. Number one, we call it the 3 C's. One of them is do not criticize. Don't criticize people when they tell you they don't want to be part of it, when they tell you it is not about them. Just maintain your calm. Number two, do not condemn. And number three, do not complain. Those are 3 things which makes people not to be able to experience what they are supposed to experience. Number two, give honest and sincere appreciation. When somebody does something positive, just give some good comments about what they have done. Arouse in others and eager, for arouse in other person and eager to want to just get to know you. So it is very important to be able to make yourself likable, people to be interested in you. It helps you to be able to build a business, and people have been able to succeed. These are some of the top things that they have been able to do. Number two, it's smile. People would love to follow somebody who is smiling. If you grew me in this business, I can tell you for a fact it's going to be very hard for you to build a business. One thing which people take for granted, if somebody tells you their name, make sure you remember their name. Don't meet them the next day and you're asking, excuse me, you told me what is your name? That doesn't give a very good first impression. Number two, be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. It is always said, it takes a gentleman to stand up and talk. But it also takes a gentleman to sit down and listen. Listening is very important. You'll be able to understand what the other person needs. Take interest in other person's interest. When you're talking to them, talk to them in terms of what exactly excites them. Sometimes you have to sacrifice on your interest to be able to build other people. Make other people feel important and do it with sincerity. I've seen people, distributors, come to introduce a new person to me, and the way they do it, it makes that person feel very special. So take it. These are some of the fundamental ways that you can be able to build a good, lasting relationship. So a good reminder for you is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have people who are there to be able to help you, your uplines. We have our directors, people who have been able to be in this opportunity for quite some time. You have your sponsor, you have your world team members, you have your present team members. And in East Africa, I must say we have some of the best and encouraging and supporting present team members around the world. They are there to be able to help you regardless of where you are coming from. And again, just remember the company of New Life is there to support you. We have been able to do all these things to make sure you are growing in your business. You have the warehouse, best quality products, your bonuses are paid on time. We have a proven track record in international support, and we help you to be able to grow. So all this, it is part of the system that you're going to interact for the rest of your life in your life. So you don't need to worry about all these things. Have already been set up for you. One part which I just want you to interact with, it is the back office. We might not be able to talk about the back office today, but every distributor who comes to a business right now, the moment you register, you are assigned a back office to be able to help you to interact with your business from wherever you are. So sit down with your sponsor and your upline and get to understand how you can be able to get to know your back office and also be able to share your business with other people that you meet across your work in your life. So it is a place where you'll be able to really share a lot, and it's a very good place to be. So I don't know whether, Amim, you can be able to hear me. All right, I think Amim, oh, there he is now. Hi, Amim, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Wow, sorry we had lost you, but
Hello,
now
Pao.
yes, I can hear you now,
Hello,
Amim.
Pao.
Yes, can you hear me now? Hi, Amim, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Sevo.
Wow, I can hear you.
Yes. Hello,
So
everybody.
yes, I can hear you. So just briefly, just share with us the experience you got from Dubai, being your first travel. I just take it away for the next few minutes.
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Mwabaze. I'm a teacher by profession, a high school teacher. I left Makerere University and I looked for a job. They were paying me $70. It was little money because it could not meet my basic needs of life. When someone told me about Near Life and told me you can make over 1 million shilling, Uganda shillings, then I said, wow, that is what I want, because in Uganda, most people are not earning that money. Even the head teachers are not making that money. So I started in a space of 1.5 years, I became a director. And after 2-3 years, I took step toward team member and life totally changed. Today, I've really changed. I enjoyed that trip right away from the airport. Yes, it was my first travel, but I really enjoyed. We went with Emirates and life was really good. Food in the air, in the plane, everything was so good. When we reached Dubai, it was a welcome, whereby they welcomed us very well, then took us to the hotel. Life was really good environment around Metropolitan. It was excellent. The care from our leaders, Paul, thank you so much, and your team was so happy. Me, I reached a point and I didn't want to come back because, you know, you go in the bed and the room was very, I just put my key and it said, welcome, Hamim. Then I remembered one day when I could demand my salary as a teacher of 250, Uganda $70, and they couldn't pay me that money. But today, the room is welcoming me. Welcome, Mwabaze. It was very, and I told my people that I went with a small sickness, but the moment I stepped the plane, it disappeared. I don't know where it disappeared because of really excitement. It was fun to be with people from all over the world, people from Ghana, from Tanzania, from the people you see in the magazines, but the life, it was so fun. Waking up in the morning for breakfast for 4 hours, and you feel you don't want lunch. Then you go for supper from 7 up to 10. It was amazing. I really enjoyed. Then it came to going for shopping, going into those planes, going into those cities. It was amazing. So really, Paul, I really encourage everyone to work and become world team member. And you know what amazes me is that even when you travel, you also get shopping money. You get money, and on top of that, you also find your money on the account. As world team member, you earn over 1,000 US dollars, over 1,000 US dollars. How many teachers of my caliber, even when you teach mathematics and economics, can make that money? They are not there. So if an opportunity comes like that, I don't know if there may be lawyers, doctors who are earning that, but to me as a teacher, I feel I'm on the top of the globe. I'm very successful. So thank you so much. I'm excited, and the energy levels also increased. I have a lot of energy. When I came back yesterday, I met someone who left business, my distributor who left his business. But when I told her, Mama, I've been in Dubai, she said, are you sure? I've been in Dubai. And she said, bring me a form. And she's going to register, and the family member, the children who were telling her not to do business, they also want to start business because of the story. Really, that's what I can share for now, but I'm so excited. I'm looking forward for Prague next year, and I'm telling everyone to work for World Team Member. That is where life begins. Get money and travel. Thank you, Paul.
Wow, thank you so much, Amim. Exciting story there. Definitely, I saw you enjoying Dubai, and everything was just amazing for you. And it just tells us how this opportunity can be able to transform people's life from an humble beginning. And I agree with you, not many teachers who are able to experience what you're experiencing today, the kind of money, the kind of lifestyle you have been able to achieve. So for the benefit of the guests who are on this call today, definitely you're in the right place. And you are here because we believe in you, and we know you can be able to succeed and be the person that you want to be. So I was with Amim and the rest of the WOW team members who are on the call. We cannot have all of them speak today, but it was a spectacular event for us to be able to experience Dubai, a completely different environment. One thing we saw in Dubai, seriously, it is a country where all the systems work. You don't need to, there's no struggle, the systems work, the transport is amazing, the people are amazing, the culture is amazing. So you as a new person, I just want to tell you, your journey begins now. There's a time when Amim was just like you, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to say. But from the practice and learning and the experience that he has been able to get from the people who were before him, he is now a completely different kind of a person. And traveling with this kind of people, it is just amazing. Personally, I felt renewed. My energy levels are different. And I was excited to be able to see everybody who was in Dubai. So as he said, we are gearing ourselves to go to Europe next year. And, it starts here. So the things that we have been able to show you today, they are quite amazing. So talking about travel, this year, our convention is around the corner. It's the month of August. And we're going to be at Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Limani City. So the registration has already started. So sit down with your upline. They'll be able to share with you the nitty-gritties about the travel. And there's nothing wrong to start your travel with Tanzania. It's an exciting city, Dar es Salaam. It's completely a beautiful place for you to be. So as we come to close our meetings, I just want to assure you, as I said, that the offices are there in Uganda, Dar es Salaam, in Nairobi. Our offices are there to be able to give you all the services that you need. interact with them, with the offices, just walk there, feel the warmth of other distributors, ask our staff members all the questions that you need to know so that you can be able to build your business. So our contact lines are there. And make sure you just talk to the person who brought you to the opportunity to be able to give you more, more information about the offices. But, what does Neolife help you to do? You'll be able to work within a flexible schedule. You can be able to work from home. Like right now, everybody is succeeding from home. We never thought there'll come a time that we can be able to work at home. You'll be able to save money. Look at the price of nutritional products out there. Some of them are not even equal the quality, but Neolife, you'll be able to save money and get the best products you can even ask. Residual income. Residual incomes comes from the effort that you did many years ago. Some of us, when we retire from our employment, that's the end of it. But in your life, the business that you build, it will enable you to earn residual income long after you cannot be able to do it anymore. You spend quality time with your family. And I saw some people actually who traveled with some of their family members to Dubai, and they were having a time of their lifetime. Financial freedom, you'll be able to build business. When we are talking about financial freedom, our present team members, some of our world members have been able to test what we call a financial freedom. You're your own boss. Nobody's questioning your time and how you do it. International travel, Amimu has just brought it down. First class travel, destination, you'll be able to achieve it all in this opportunity. You'll be able to educate your children to the best schools for them to be able to finish their education. That is a very good place to be. Personal development, as I said, very key in our business. And as I said, your success, it is founded in your daily routine, the things that you do on daily basis. They'll be able to determine how much you can be able to succeed. So go back to the daily success habits that we shared when in our presentation. Do them diligently. Be faithful to what you do. Love what you do. And I can tell you, you'll be able you'll be able to get a lot of success in this opportunity. And you never know. In the next couple of years, you'll be the person we are going to call on a meeting like this one to be able to share with the whole world what the opportunity of New Life has been able to do for you. If it has done for me, I can tell you it can also be able to do for you. And you become a leader. I watched Amim. Amim is a software director who has developed a 2 Ruby director business under him. For those who know Margaret Kajimo is a downline to Amim. So that is exciting. You develop people who can even achieve a little bit more than what you are. And that is what we call personal development. So keep on building. Don't worry. Ask questions from the people that you meet. So lastly, believe in yourself. There is nothing hard like believing in somebody who does not believe in themselves. If you want to succeed, if you want your upline to help you to succeed, first, you need to believe you got what it takes to succeed. That is very important. Believe in yourself. And when you do that, I can tell you, you are unstoppable. Nothing can stop you. People's opinion will not stop you. People criticizing you and telling you you cannot do it, they will not stop you. All these small challenges, of course, life has challenges. And in this opportunity, you'll come across a few challenges. But if you believe in yourself, I can tell you there is no challenge which is going to stand before you. You'll be able to be to achieve the things that you want. I've been able to see people, kick some of their bucket lists in some of these in this opportunity. We had one of our present team members from Tanzania, our 5 Ruby director, Binki Juma, able to do a skydiving. I don't know what was running in our mind, jumping out of a plane. That is just amazing. But you know what? Through this opportunity, you'll be able to do some of the things that you have always wanted to do. So as a new person, I just want to encourage you, get started now. Build your list of names. Start working on it. Start sharing the products. Start sharing the opportunity. Listen to your upline. Listen to what great people are telling you. And I can tell you, you will be able to succeed in this opportunity. So I believe with that, as a new person, you're ready to be able to start and to continue building your business. I just want to thank you so much for finding time to be able to log into this call today. I believe you are more equipped than the way you were when you came in. One place where I want you to go, it is to become a director. Director is where we say that is where life starts. When you become a director, you'll start experiencing the financial freedom that comes with this opportunity. You'll start doing some of the things that you have always wanted to do. So in our subsequent meetings, we'll be able to share with you how you can be able to build your business up to the level of director and beyond. So from me and Hamim, who has been very ready to be able to share with us a story today. Just want to thank you so much from whichever country you are listening us from for logging into this meeting. And I just want to wish you all the best as you continue with your journey with Neolife. And remember, always our mission is to be able to make the world a healthier and a happier place to live. And we cannot do this without you. So thank you so much, our new distributors in the month of May, for joining the call. So let's continue to build our business. So from me, thank you so much. Have a great night. Let's continue to build. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.